Introduction. Have you ever experienced a moment in your life when everything seemed to suddenly shift, as if you had awakened to a new understanding of yourself and the world around you? What if that shift wasn't just a fleeting moment, but a profound awakening that guides your life toward higher purpose and divine connection? Spiritual awakening is not a concept easily explained in words. It's an experience, a journey that transcends logic and language. For many, it is a deeply personal and transformative process, often occurring in stages, each marked by its own challenges, lessons, and gifts. But what if I told you that spiritual awakening isn't something you can force? It's not a one-size-fits-all path, and the way it unfolds in your life might look very different from someone else's. Could you embrace this uncertainty, knowing that every stage is part of a larger divine plan, meant to help you evolve and align with your true essence? For the chosen ones, those sensitive souls destined for greater purposes, the journey of awakening is especially profound. Let's dive deeper into what spiritual awakening truly means and explore the stages, lessons, and rewards of this divine journey. Nature and meaning of spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening, by its very nature, is indescribable. How can you put into words something that must be felt, experienced, and lived? Spiritual awakening transcends the logical explanations of science and the constraints of language. It is an experience that can only be truly understood by those who undergo it. It involves a deep connection to the divine, a shift in perception that opens your heart to the expansive energy of the universe. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to open your heart fully to divine energy? To feel that the universe is guiding you, aligning your every step with purpose. That's what spiritual awakening is all about. It's about recognizing your higher purpose, understanding your connection to the divine, and experiencing life from a perspective of divine love and inner peace. This transformation illuminates your soul, aligning your actions with divine guidance. In this space, there is no longer room for ego or personal desire. As your awareness grows, you begin to shed the false narratives that once defined you, those limiting beliefs and societal conditioning that cloud your true essence. This awakening invites you to shed the layers of your ego, allowing you to embrace your authentic self, unburdened by the fears and illusions of the material world. Characteristics of spiritual awakening. One of the most noticeable aspects of spiritual awakening is the strengthening of your intuition. Suddenly, life seems to flow with more ease. You are more attuned to the signs, synchronicities, and subtle energies that surround you. Have you ever felt that everything in life is happening for a reason? That your every action, no matter how small, is part of a larger divine plan? This heightened intuition makes you more attuned to the universal flow, guiding you toward your higher purpose. However, the journey is far from linear. Spiritual awakening is a deeply personal process, one that unfolds uniquely for each individual. For some, the path is filled with moments of joy and clarity, while for others it's a roller coaster ride of confusion, despair, and doubt. It's not uncommon for spiritual awakening to feel like an emotional whirlwind. One minute you are filled with peace, and the next, you are battling confusion. Yet these ups and downs are not signs of failure, but part of the necessary growth process. Challenging moment is a lesson, a chance to release old beliefs, and a step toward a deeper connection with your true self. As you navigate this process, you will likely gain access to spiritual tools that help stabilize your heightened awareness. Meditation, silence, and presence become invaluable allies. In these moments of stillness, you can quiet your mind and tap into the divine wisdom that flows through you. These tools help you find your grounding and maintain your equilibrium as you move through the various phases of your awakening. Phases of spiritual awakening. The journey of spiritual awakening often begins with what is known as the wake-up call. This is the moment when life shakes you awake, often through a disruptive event. A crisis, a loss, an illness, or even a relationship breakdown. This event forces you to reflect on your life's meaning. to question the status quo, and to search for deeper answers. It's as if the universe pulls back the curtain, revealing the illusion of control, and exposes you to the vulnerability of life itself. But while this wake-up call may feel unsettling, it is an invitation to begin your journey of transformation. During this phase, everything you once held as certain may begin to crumble. You may feel as if you've lost your sense of purpose or direction, but that's precisely the point. This disorientation is what makes room for new growth and understanding. As your old beliefs fall away, you are forced to confront the depths of your soul, shedding layers of illusion and opening yourself to a new way of being. For many, this phase is followed by what is known as the dark night of the soul. This is a period of deep emptiness, a spiritual crisis that often feels like a loss of meaning or direction. Old beliefs are dismantled, leaving you feeling uncertain and vulnerable. It's easy to feel lost during this phase, but it is precisely in this emptiness that true transformation occurs. The dark night of the soul is where you begin to integrate the lessons learned from your wake-up call, and from this place of crisis, you are prepared for a new beginning. But not all spiritual awakenings are marked by crisis and suffering. Some experience a graceful awakening, where the process unfolds more naturally, without major turmoil. These individuals may experience a gradual realization of their spiritual purpose, like Buddha or Saint Francis of Assisi, who found enlightenment without personal tragedy. Their awakening was peaceful, marked by a gradual unfolding of divine truth. The next phase is what can be called blissful integration. After the turbulence of earlier stages, this phase brings a sense of joy, connection, and deep alignment with your purpose. You may begin to notice a sense of synchronicity in your life, coincidences and events that seem to guide you toward your mission. Your intuition becomes sharper, and you may begin to recognize spiritual gifts that were once dormant within you. Life feels as if it is guided by divine forces, and you may experience moments of bliss, knowing that you are walking in alignment with your higher purpose. Finally, there is the phase of grounding and enlightenment. This is the stage where the emotional and spiritual turbulence subsides, and you begin to stabilize in your new reality. Your relationships, priorities, and purpose are realigned with a deeper understanding of yourself and the divine mission you have come to fulfill. Like the biblical story of Joseph, who stabilized after slavery, or Nehemiah, who rebuilt Jerusalem after exile, this phase marks a period of growth and stability after profound challenges. Lessons and insights from awakening throughout your spiritual awakening. You will learn valuable lessons that reshape your understanding of yourself and the world around you. One of the most important insights is the role that chaos and challenges play in this process. Disruptive events, though difficult, are necessary for dismantling false beliefs and sparking growth. Without these moments of disruption, there would be no room for transformation. Vulnerability is another essential lesson. Spiritual growth comes when you open yourself to emotional and spiritual shifts, allowing yourself to feel deeply and authentically. As you embrace these shifts, you let go of old patterns and make space for a more authentic version of yourself to emerge. It's also important to remember that spiritual awakening is not linear. Each stage of your journey brings its own lessons and opportunities for deeper understanding. It's tempting to think that once you reach a certain stage, you've arrived, but the truth is that spiritual awakening is an ongoing process, one that continues to unfold with each new experience. Finally, it's essential to honor your own unique path. While there are common stages that many experience, no two spiritual awakenings are the same. Your journey is as unique as you are, and it will unfold in its own time and in its own way. Outcomes of spiritual awakening. So what are the outcomes of spiritual awakening? What happens once you've gone through the various stages of transformation? One of the most profound results is personal evolution. Spiritual awakening brings a deep shift in perspective, one that changes your relationships, your priorities, and your understanding of what truly matters. You begin to detach from materialism and superficial values, recognizing that true fulfillment comes from within, not from external possessions or validation. This personal evolution is often accompanied by the emergence of spiritual gifts and a clear sense of purpose. You may begin to recognize hidden talents, intuition, healing abilities, or a deep understanding of the world around you that were previously dormant. These gifts serve not only your personal growth, but also the greater good, as you are aligned with your higher mission and purpose. Perhaps the most beautiful outcome of spiritual awakening is a deeper connection to collective consciousness. As you align with your own divine essence, you also begin to resonate with universal love and harmony. Your awakening becomes a contribution to the collective upliftment of humanity as you live with purpose and share your gifts with the world. Encouragement for the journey as you move through the stages of your spiritual awakening. Remember to have patience with the process. Each phase is essential, and rushing through any of them only disrupts your growth. Trust that divine guidance is available to you at every step, whether through inner wisdom, angels, or spiritual teacher. Recognize your progress, even when it feels slow or uncertain. Every step is an important part of your ongoing evolution, and each stage is a stepping stone toward greater wisdom and alignment with your higher purpose. Celebrate the milestones, no matter how small they may seem, knowing that each one is leading you toward a life of peace, purpose, and divine connection. For the chosen ones, those souls destined for higher purposes, spiritual awakening is not just about personal growth. It's about becoming a beacon of light and wisdom for others. Your journey aligns you with your divine mission to bring love, healing, and enlightenment to the world around you. The process. Trust the divine timing and know that your awakening is a gift to both you and the world. Conclusion. The ongoing journey of awakening, spiritual awakening, is not an event. It's a process, a sacred journey that unfolds in stages, each bringing its own lessons and opportunities for growth. It's a path that transcends logic and language, a journey that requires patience, vulnerability, and trust. For those of us who are chosen to walk this path, it is both a blessing and a responsibility, as we are called to awaken not only for ourselves, but for the greater good of humanity.